Yo, YouTube, what's going on, man? I know I get it. I already know what y'all saying. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. But what better way to do it than bring y'all this video right here? Y'all see the caption. Y'all see the title of the video. We're gonna be doing a breakdown between who is better out of MarrChase and Devonta Smith, and who I personally think that whichever team in the NFL is gonna take a wide receiver, which one needs to go first. So this is my personal opinion. It's gonna be based off information that I know from the game, from I know what I know from the position, and what I've seen both of them do. So we're gonna get straight into the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Let's get it. So first and foremost, man, we got MarrChase. I really like Chase. I think he's very, very physical at the line of scrimmage with his hands. I think that is his greatest asset, his ability to use his hands. But one of the things that I think that he really, really needs to work on is being a lot more fluid and a lot more well-rounded within his game. Because what I mean by that is, like, you see him at the line of scrimmage, you see he's able to, create space and create separation with his hands, but you don't really see like no shiftiness. You don't see a diversity in his game. You don't really see like him expressing fluid hips in his route running. You don't really see that from him. You see him being what I see him being in the league. I see him being a big time playmaker. He has amazing ball skills. He has amazing strong hands. We already mentioned that. I can see him being like a AJ Brown type player. I can see him being like a quick slant, quick out, and he's really, really physical and aggressive when he got the ball in his hand. He does a fantastic job of creating yards after the catch and just getting more for his team when he get the ball in his hand. We also have seen him dominate some amazing competition. Some of the best cornerbacks: Trayvon Diggs, C.J. Henderson from Florida. What's the guy name from J.C. Horn from South Carolina? Like, we've seen him dominate some of the best. Terrell from Clemson in the national championship game. We've seen him dominate some of the best competition. So we know that is there. Like, if that didn't happen, we would be raising our eyebrows, saying like, hey, like, we don't know if he can dominate some competition. But I think he's gonna be a really great wide receiver. But I truly think that those things that I think he need to work on, being a lot more fluid, being more diverse at the line of scrimmage, switching it up at the line, having a complete bag in his releases, being able to, run different routes in the route trees. Because I ain't gonna lie, like that year when he was with LSU, all we saw was deep balls, him catching a slant and taking it to the house, him taking a screen to the house, jump balls. It wasn't really no like true diverse game and no diverse portfolio of him, being expressing, how great of a wide receiver he is. I really think he's gonna be really good. I love him. I personally love him. Like I said, I can see him being like a AJ Brown type player and having that same impact. And I think that it's gonna take some time for him to develop. Him and Smith, honestly, I think that it's gonna take some time for him to develop, simply because of the fact that both of them are really, really raw players. And sometimes, like, when you raw, even Justin Jefferson. We look at a guy like Justin Jefferson last year when he first came into the league. Very raw talent, an amazing talent. It took him some time. It took him like 3-4 games to burst onto the scene and really develop into that true number one wide receiver. So that's what I think about Chase. I love Chase, but let's get into the breakdown of Devonta Smith. Now, one of the things that I like about Devonta Smith, he is very, very fluid and shifty at the line of scrimmage. You see him mixing it up with his double stick releases. He got he got a full bag of releases at the line of scrimmage, and the same with Chase. We've seen Smith dominate some of the best competition in college football. C.J. Henderson from Florida. The other one, what's the boy name? Wilson from Florida. Stingley, we saw what he did for Stingley. Sean Wade, the list goes on. J.C. Horn, the other one, I forgot the other cornerback name. He got like some weird name from South Carolina. The tall guy, number 24. We've seen Smith dominate some of the best competition as well. And what I think separates Smith from MarrChase is the fact that Smith is a lot. Now I feel like they both have a lot of work to do as far as being a route runner and being a well-rounded complete route runner is going to be able to run every route in the route tree fluidly. Not saying that they can't run routes, but when I say fluidly, I mean be able to do it at an exceptionally high level. And what I do think separates them, though, he's a lot better with his routes. You know what I'm saying? I think he need to clean up some of his routes, like with his sticks. You look at a lot of his sticks. Sometimes you just see him running to a spot, and he just run open. And a lot of that have to do with their scheme. I know a lot of people like to bring up the whole 20 touchdown thing, and I'm not a big fan of it because I believe that stats are deceiving. I like to really go and look at a player game and really study the player's game instead of just looking at his stats, looking at his highlights, and really seeing like, okay, do he really got a complete package? Do he got a complete bag? And I feel like Devonta Smith, his bag is a lot more complete, and he has more tools in his tool belt than Chase has. He's exceptional with the ball in his hands as well. He runs phenomenal curls and comeback routes. I think he can get a lot more aggressive with using his hands, but that comes with, getting better strength, getting better. And I'm not saying he's weak, you know what I'm saying? Because I love Smith. He's standing up for all of us, tall, skinny, wideouts. I'm not saying he's weak, but I feel like he can be a lot more aggressive, a lot more stronger. I say he's very fluid at the line of scrimmage. He make plays. He's an amazing jump ball. He's an amazing jump ball player. He got IQ. He got that. And another thing that I feel like, necessarily separates them, he got that clutch gene. Like at the end of the day, in fourth quarter, he's a security blanket. A quarterback know that they can go to him to get a win, get a big play, gonna make a sure catch. I think his hands are really, really good. And I think Chase's hands are really good. But I think those little small intangibles that I named, Smith being a lot more diverse at the line of scrimmage, him having a complete bag and a complete tool belt. I think that's what separates both of them. And like I said, I'm not really a big fan of the whole 20 touchdown things and all of that. But I feel like if I was a coach in the league, or if I was a general manager, I personally would go with Smith, simply because of like he provides a lot more than just big playability and down the field ability. Like you can run him short, intermediate, deep. You seen Alabama had him in the backfield. Like you can mix it up. And as a wide receiver, coach, or as a quarterback, as an offensive coordinator, I want my playmakers to be able to do everything like on the field. I don't want them to just have them out wide or just in the slot. Like Smith can play everywhere on the field. Like I've seen him play everywhere on the field. And I don't know if that's just the Alabama culture, because all the wideouts we know, from the history of just the wideouts at Alabama, they've all been able to do that. And I don't know if that's just that culture in there and within that program. But personally, if I was a GM, I would take Smith, just simply because of the fact that all of the valuable assets that he could provide for my team, not just being a wide receiver. Like we've seen this man return punts. And then the crazy thing about it, we've even seen him play special teams. Like he go down and make tackles on special teams. Like, so I feel like he's a lot more diverse and he has a lot more. And I'm not saying that Chase isn't diverse. I just feel like he has to diversify a little bit more and grow out of that raw talent and grow out of that shell. So, man, that's pretty much all I have for y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for locking in with me. I will be doing more of these. I know it's been a long time. I know I made y'all wait for a long time. I took a hiatus, but I'm back now, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.